This is the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio, the M4 or the AMG of the Alfa Romeos. Come with me. We're going to take a look. Obviously, this is beautiful. It's gorgeous, right? We're going to start with the front. It has functional heat scoops to remove the heat from the engine bay, right? We have a carbon fiber front splitter. And would you believe it or not, the hood, it's painted, but where is the release for this thing? The hood itself is carbon fiber. It's just a weight savings for it. Now here we have the V6 twin turbocharged, putting out 505 horsepower and I believe about 460, 470 foot-pounds of torque. It looks gorgeous. I love everything about this car, especially the carbon fiber hood. What car comes with a carbon fiber hood? Carbon fiber front splitter. Over here to the side, we have the wheels. The wheels have cut as much weight out of the wheels as they could possibly cut out. Right? Very lightweight wheels. Yeah, we're on the Angeles Crest, so we got some people running by enjoying their vehicles. We have the big, look at the size of those rotors. They're almost the size of the entire wheel. I got the one with the carbon ceramic. So it has a carbon ceramic rotors. You know, they're the two-piece rotors, three-piece rotors. The stopping power is immense. It's crazy. Here we have the carbon fiber side, the Aero kit. That's all carbon fiber down there. Same thing with the rear. The rears also have big carbon fiber ceramic material rotors. Come around to the back. We have a huge diffuser back here just to break down the drag off the car. The huge wings. The exhaust sounds great. Comes with a carbon fiber trunk spoiler, which I love the shape of it. They lift it up on the ends, cut it down in the center. It really is a beautiful car. Now let's take a look at the inside. The first appearance you step at the inside, you have the carbon fiber trimming along the door handle. The steering wheel has the carbon fiber as Alcantara on the top for a little bit more grip. Carbon fiber center console. Also in the rear, they have carbon fiber trimming on the handles and carbon fiber trimming over there as well. All right, now the seats, it has great bucket seats. Obviously, the bolsters are nice. I'm 6'3", 228 pounds, and I can fit in them no problem. They don't really give too much pressure on my sides. And Alcantara in the center, and down here as well, you can pull out the leg bolsters. It really is a nice touch to everything. Like I said, the steering wheel is great. It has a really nice steering wheel. And huge shifters. Look at the size of these shifters. They're nice. They're really big. Obviously, down and plus for the up, you're gonna have analog RPM and speedometer, and you're gonna have the digital one in the front here. If you turn on the car here, you'll see it all lights up. The little Alfa Romeo comes on. And he has the center attention. This car is just so much fun to drive. I mean, I don't think I've had ever a car that it feels so small, but it isn't. And it's got a lot of power. Like, I can't believe how it has 505 horsepower, but it feels like it has 600. It really puts a smile on my face if you can't tell. It handles so amazing. I mean, this is just such a nice car. I wanted the C63, but I think this was just a much better choice. This, the way it comes, I mean, this car has the Michelin Sport Cup tires on it. So it has really good grip. It's hard to break free of the grip on these tires. And the brakes are phenomenal. Oh my God. I mean, I haven't driven the other one that has the steel rotors, so I don't know how that one reacts. But, you know, like I said, this is the one that has the carbon ceramic material, and they bite hard. And the cornering ability of this car, I just can't get over how much of a nice car this is. Like, no matter why it won Car and Driver's Car of the Year, like, it's so nice. Oh, I love driving this car. This is the first time I've really taken it to the Angeles Crest, where we're at the highway, and this really twisty. Sorry, just taking it in right now, concentrating. Got a slow car ahead of me, so maybe I can just concentrate on talking. And the view, you can't beat the view of this place. I'm sure you've seen it. I'm more concentrated on the road because I don't want to crash my new car, but I'm trying to take it all in, and it's just sensory overload right now. The view, how awesome this car behaves, it's amazing. It left me speechless. I tried to say something, I couldn't. It's a lot of fun. I don't want to crash it. I'm still getting used to it. You gotta, you know, so you're supposed to push the car to the limits, but it's hard to push a car to the limits that you don't know that well where its limits are. So much fun to drive. It's such a good time. I can't even talk. I'm so concentrated on keeping this thing on the road. Okay, we'll just put this one in the books. I'm not going to push it anymore. I got a little taste of how the car can handle, how the car feels. I didn't feel out of control with the car at any time, which is probably a bad thing because I'm not really pushing it to a level that that's pushing it too much. But you also don't want to push a car too hard when you're got cliffs on the side of you at some turns. I'd like to stay alive and keep this car in one piece. Also, keep my girlfriend alive too. Most important thing inside here. But yeah, this car is. I feel like I'm never out of control in this car, but I don't want to get to the point where I feel like it's starting to break free and I'm pushing the edge on it. But it's an amazing car. I'm happy with the purchase. I don't think for 1 second I wish I would have bought the C63 AMG or a BMW M car. This car stood out to me. One of the biggest things that was part of my want for getting this car was that it won Car and Driver or Motor Trend's Car of the Year, I believe, a couple of years ago. And I'm like, wow, you know, this car, I remember it was brand new and it just won the title. Like, and there's been a lot of good, I checked all the reviews on it. All the reviews check out great. It's very reliable. It's an amazing car to drive. I've heard nothing but great things about this car. So that really helped me in making the choice as well. But A+ from me. I mean, I've never driven a Lamborghini or Ferrari, but with the power of this car and its weight, it has a decently low weight. They've done things to really cut out the weight, like the carbon fiber hood. The wheels are very light. The brakes are carbon ceramic material. This car is pretty light for what it is. It feels smaller than what it is. It's very tossy and turny. It sticks to the road. Like I said, I've never driven a Ferrari or Lamborghini, but I can't imagine having, this car has 505 horsepower. I can't imagine having 600 or 700 horsepower, or like this Audi R8 that's driving by. I can't imagine. You know, I guess you gotta slowly move up, and this is the car that leads you up to having maybe a Lamborghini or a Ferrari, the entry-level ones, not an Aventador or the 812 super fast. But I can't imagine having that much power. Like, you know, I'm to the end of the street in no time in this car. It's amazing. I give it a Corsa score of 9, because I'm sure 10 is reserved for Ferraris and Lamborghinis, but this car I'm extremely happy with.